go a nice tune from somewhere, huh? What is the record? No. And you will. No, they're not all. No, they're not all.
Do you want to run for your bus? You can run because we're just there.